Many of our local firefighters have returned to Northern California after spending days battling the Los Angeles County wildfires. Action News Now reporter Margot Rowe spoke with fire captains from Butte CAL FIRE and shares how those fires in Southern California are a reminder for us to get prepared for fire season.
Down there for about 11 days. I drove around the entire footprint of the Palisades fire and unfortunately witnessed a lot of destruction that happened.
Butte CAL FIRE firefighters are back in Northern California after aiding in the firefight in SoCal. About 125 firefighters went down there with a handful assigned to the Palisades fire, where the firefight and destruction could be considered similar to the Camp Fire in 2018.
I was on the initial attack for the Camp Fire, which is a wind-driven fire that devastated multiple communities, SoCal, Paradise, and parts of Magalia. And so this fire down in the Palisades was very similar to the one I experienced.
CAL FIRE captains Jacob Gilliam and Dan Collins say the SoCal fires serve as reminders to be prepared, to which even an executive order has temporarily changed the agency's hiring process due to the fires happening in the winter season.
I can speak for everybody that it made everybody kind of realize that, hey, even though we're in winter, a natural disaster can strike at any time in California. And, I think with the executive order that the governor put forth, that our director is now enacting of basically hiring one fire engine at every station, just goes to show you that we're in a year-round fire season up here in California, generally speaking.
Gilliam is in charge of the Defensible Space Program in Butte County, and his role in the Palisades fire was to inspect all the properties impacted by the fire.
I inspected several hundred. I brought down a team of 5 with me. We did over 1,000 inspections.
Gilliam says from what he saw, he's urging for more homeowners and property owners to build and maintain their defensible spaces now, especially stressing the importance of making the first 5 feet outside your home non-combustible. He shared these photos where thankfully these Palisades homes were saved, but were almost lost due to embers flying onto doormats, patio furniture, even onto bushes under windows.
Flying ember can get picked up and it can move a mile out ahead of the fire. And without that proper zone 0, that non-combustible zone, well, that ember can light fire right next to your house if you don't have that first 5 feet protected. We call that the ember-resistant zone. It's supposed to be non-combustible.
Gilliam says CAL FIRE has many resources to help folks get ready and prepared for wildfires, and it's never too late or too early to prepare your home for the fire season. Reporting in Chico, I'm Margot Rowe for Action News Now.
And we have a link to those resources on our website under News Links. Collins said all the Butte CAL FIRE equipment and strike teams have come back home. There are some administrators there helping at the border fire that broke out in San Diego.